Glen, a 2-0 defeat against Bromley. Where did it all go wrong today?
Both goals, one directly from a set play and one organisation, I guess, in transition from a set play. So that's it there in a nutshell. I think outside of that, on the whole, we've probably had better territory. Chances probably quite even both sides. We haven't really created anything clear-cut till we hit the crossbar in the second half. But yeah, that's a little bit on the lads because they've got to have desire in the box at both ends. The transition one, maybe we look at as well, if I'm being honest, in who's in the right pegs, in the right holes, etc., in those situations. So yeah, set plays have won them the game today.
Well, you've mentioned the 2 goals, one coming from a long throw, the other kind of on a counter-attack. Was it kind of frustrating, the mannerisms that those goals came from?
Yeah, the first one is, that's absolutely unacceptable. I might be misquoted here, but I think the ball bounced in the box at least 3 times before someone's put it in. We haven't got a first, second, third, and in that case, 4th contact. It might have only been twice, but it bounced too many times in the box from a throw-in. You've got to have your defenders with the desire to head it. Your defenders defending the goal mouth as well, and we got dragged out. We spoke about them having a long throw, and we've been naive enough to chase people out who are looking to go short. The ball's gone in, and the defending's not good enough there.
And we said last week that Bromley are quite a physical side, and we've got a lot of technical wingers. Would you say that physicality played its part today?
To an extent, yeah. They are what they are. We knew that they would be wholesome in that sense. They would be aggressive. They'd be on the front foot, and they play with variety. They are very comfortable if they need to go long, and they're equally comfortable if they want to play out. They find the right moments, find the right times. It's not like a lot of games where we haven't won every game clearly, but some teams that we feel have been quite one-dimensional. We kind of know what to expect, and if you don't stop it, you get punished. If you do stop it, you're in a good place, and that's been the problem of recent games. I think it's been easy to set up, but we haven't executed our own game plan and our own quality, so that's been a disappointment. Today, there's a couple of things around today that need to be better and possibly need to change, but for me, the clear and obvious one was our desire to defend set plays.
And Josh Jenkins forced off with an injury. What's the extent?
Not 100% sure. Thought it was a clear foul. So he's got a clear mark on his ankle. It might have just been, clipping the ball and then him. But yeah, it seems like it could be quite a bad one. It's quite a significant mark there. So yeah, not to go into that too much because I don't know. But yeah, Dylan obviously wanted him to come off straight away.
And Liam Moore taken off at half time as well. Was that due to him being booked?
Yeah, I think it was a really difficult one. I don't like to make those decisions usually, but I think in the situation, whether it was good, bad or indifferent in anyone's opinion, the ref was consistent with the bookings, and I think he was going to be living life on the edge, and I think it was too much of a risk for us, if I'm going to be honest, to put ourselves in that situation. And you have to listen, you have to live or die by those decisions, and at the time I just thought it was the right one.
And sticking on that point, it was quite a feisty game today with yellows left, right and centre. Is that kind of a side that you don't like to see from your team?
Yeah, we need to be competitive 100%. I don't think it was that type of game that there should have been so many bookings. You say feisty, I don't particularly think it was that aggressive. I think we've had more competitive, more feisty, more, contacting games previous and had far less bookings. I just think today, listen, each ref sets out his stall, he set out his stall with that, and you've sometimes got to adjust accordingly. So listen, I think we could have been more competitive, if I'm being open and honest.
And Sutton had so many chances throughout the game. Ned had a couple of miss-hits, Bobby testing the keeper, Jaden hit the woodwork. Is it just the execution is still the issue?
Yeah, and this is the frustrating thing. I need to have a real good look back at it, because obviously I had a real good run at the start of the season and we were scoring goals. But it's actually looking at how many goals we scored from open play. I think in a couple of those games, and I think back to one in particular, Plymouth, a lot of our goals in that game were from set plays despite our dominance. So it's actually been a recurring theme since early in the season. We keep trying to address it. We keep getting into the box. So I'd be hugely worried if we weren't getting into the box or we weren't getting the opportunities. We just have to find that quality. And that is the theme at the moment. Our desire and our quality at both ends of the pitch. Because everything between, I feel, is we're in the right place. We play some good stuff, we get out, we make the right decisions at the right times, we get the right flow in the game. But in both boxes, consistently at the moment, we're not coming up in the right situation.
And Mehmet involved with the first team today. Do you think from a kind of the standpoint of being physical and a number 9, was he maybe a miss today?
Yeah, but we can't dwell on that. I got the call last night to say he's with the first team, and my straight reaction wasn't, oh, we haven't got him. My reaction was great. I'm over the moon for him and I'm delighted for him. That was my initial reaction. That's my reaction now. We can't be banking on having played. We have to work with what we work with. That's the nature of this level of football. And I would be worried if boys weren't getting an opportunity in the first team because either they're not or we're not producing players. So yeah, listen, I was delighted for him yesterday, and we've adjusted accordingly. That's not the reason we've won or lost the game. But yeah, going back to that I'm absolutely buzzing for him.
And Slough next on Wednesday, only a couple of points behind Sutton. What do you think you need to work on to get a better result?
Definitely our desire in both boxes, particularly on the set play side. So I think even with our attacking corners, again, it's a lot of contacts opposition. We've just got to find that desire from within. There's stuff that's worked on all the time, but sometimes there's bits that have to come from the players. You know, we could get it wrong tactically or set up, and that's absolutely fine. But there's other bits that players have to take accountability for, and that's one area where I think they can, defending our box and attacking in the opposition box as well.
And just finally, you and Jimmy spoke to the boys after the game. Are you confident they can respond and turn it round?
Yeah, at the end there, we usually address things in the early part of the week, and sometimes, and that's win, lose or draw. That's not, we go in and have a chat or we go mad at them after the game if we lose. Generally, we do our work during the week, we brief on things before the game, and then afterwards, obviously we have a little debrief, but it's never long. I just thought today was an opportunity just to give the boys a chance to vent. Because sometimes they don't get a chance to do that because of the way we do things after games. So I thought that was important today. And there was some good conversation there, no arguments, disagreements, but that's football. But yeah, I just thought it was an opportunity for the players to vent, so nothing more than that.
Glen, thank you for speaking to us.